Morning, Mountjoy Prison. All right, hold the line there now.
Dublin's Mountjoy Prison is one of Ireland's largest prison facilities.
Just put 5 in that one, with 2 in there.
Operating 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. With over 750 inmates and over 700 staff, it's a city within a city. A community hidden from the public gaze, where hardship, humour, heartbreak and humanity live side by side.
There's Swanky, yeah?
Everyone who enters the Joy, whether they're prisoners or prison officers, must one day leave the prison behind them. For many, the final months and weeks can be the most difficult, with freedom just around the corner.
It's mixed feelings, excitement on a bit now, but you can be ready to get out in the morning and you mightn't get out, you know?
Getting out is never as straightforward as getting in. This is the Joy.
Nick, just the driver, that bus, when he comes out, just get him to come to the gate to me here. I want to verify something with him.
The only way in or out of Mountjoy is through the main gate. Today, it's Officer O'Leary's job to make sure that the entrance remains secure.
Between 9 and maybe 10:15, we will have a lot of vehicles exiting the prison, going to courts. So you could be talking a dozen trucks going out in the space of half an hour.
They have to check on the trucks. They have to check on top of them. They have to check inside them. You would see if there was somebody lying on top of a vehicle. That is the reason for that. It's just a means of looking up on top of a lorry that we can't access.
All units, Mountjoy, Officer Seagill.
Morning, Governor. 5:50. I'm patting you. Visitors, then, you have to make sure that they're all supposed to be coming in here, that there isn't a chance of hopping in and hoping for the best. Nearly all the people coming through here now, I would know them.
Good morning.
Morning. Saeed. Will you just morning, Saeed. Just please, Saeed. On the way out, then you have to be sure, definitely you have to be more sure that there isn't somebody going out that shouldn't be going out. Happened to me, but he was recaptured very quickly by the guards. Actually, he was recaptured within a day. So that's one of the other guards.
You'll be given a temporary release, right? There's a list of things you have to abide by here. Be a good behaviour. You don't bring a message in or out of prison. You have your sober habits.
So I'm off the cargo for 5 days.
For 5 days, can you manage that, can you?
Yeah, that's it. That's me.
If you can't, you hang on to you.
No, we get 6 weeks on the way.
Prisoners leave the Joy on a daily basis.
Great for it,
Some of them finishing lengthy sentences. Some of them after only a few hours.
Hang on there, lads. Hang on. Don't be running away with yourself. Hang on. You'd see the same prisoners coming in year after year. They come in, do short sentences, back out, back in. I was only out there recently in a bread shop, and I met a couple of lads there that were going into prison. In 2 weeks' time, they were up for sentencing, and they were all slagging me and said, I'll see you in 2 weeks. And it was like a passageway from them. In there, press the button, go out there. Anyone else will be doom and gloom and hanging their head. No, how am I going to get over this? But there's someone who's coming in and out. It's like it's just like an inconvenience rather than a deterrent, I think.
Bye.
For inmate Ronnie Emmett, who's serving 5 years for robbery, experience has taught him that the return to life on the outside is not always as straightforward as it seems.
I remember after I'd done that 9 years, for 6 months afterwards, I was homesick from Mountjoy. I was homesick. I used to leave the house in the morning and I'd be walking up the road and it'd take me about a half an hour, out in the fresh air to get my head together, because I was here for so long at the time, you know. It was the routine, I think, more or less. I'd be starving at 12 o'clock, dinner times. I had to adjust. It took me months to adjust to food time. The food was so rich, for my stomach, you know, because everything is steamed and boiled. And if you're eating something like that for like 6 years solid, like it's a big change, you know. It's a waste of life. Prison, it's a waste of life. Like, I've done everything that you can do, took every drug you can take near enough. So if I go on, continue on to that into my 40s, if I get another sentence, it's not going to be less than 10 years, so I'll be an old man getting out, you know. But I won't be back. I will not be back.
Just leave that there and just wait for it to hang around.
Over in the training unit, prisoner Conor Gartland has just arrived back from Wheatfield Prison in Clondalkin. He was transferred there over a month ago as punishment. He broke the terms of his temporary release for a college course.
I suppose it's a cliche, but you don't know what you have until it's gone. I went into the governor in Wheatfield, and I told him that I was told that if I kept my head down, that he would bring me back eventually. And the governor said he's heard that hundreds of times. And as far as he was concerned, I was on the long finger. So it's good to be back. It was a good experience, to be honest. Done me well. Made me realise that I don't want to come back to them places. Over a month now.
Yeah,
Nice with yeah? Yeah, son. I won't try anything on the outside because of what happened the last time, and maybe it's just better off just doing something in-house. I'm happy enough with the cell. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. It'll take a couple of days to get me sleep right now. No bother, bro. It'll take me a couple of days to get me sleep back, and I'll get used to the cell and that. But be grand. Yeah.
Several weeks ago, inmate Paul Cummins was sent back to the D2 landing of Mountjoy West after being found with a mobile phone in his cell. Paul has an appeal against the length of his sentence coming up, but he is also being charged with damaging prison property.
Look at the pictures. There's the flash screen. Won't be using that again, will he? The hatch, as he also said, it was total destruction. So the paying me 4-year sentence that I'm doing now, my release date is in January 2017, which I'm praying I hope I get a year off and then that let me out in 3-4 months, or they could give me something consecutive on top of it, and instead of being out January 17, it could be out January 18 or 19. So it's a risk. It's a big risk. But it was only done it for one person. That was Alana. Now look at it. She dumped me. And something's telling me not to do it. My gut's telling me not to go with it. But I still am like a stupid cunt. Nah, sure. If it goes wrong, I'll snap. I won't be happy. Sitting in here fucking in these stupid cells for years.
Alright, Tommy. On Mountjoy West Sea Wing, staff are dealing with a prisoner who has decided to go on a very particular type of protest.
Quiet! I demand quiet!
His fellow inmates are far from happy about the situation.
It's a bad smell. What have you got on it? Okay. We've an inmate down cell 14. He's decided to go on a dirty protest, which involves smearing excrement all over the walls and on his arms and on his body. Not a pretty sight. Have you got a plunger? He's just a bit all over the place at the moment. He hasn't got a problem with me. I'm not getting down talking to him. Just a problem with the system. He's just not getting what he wants. That's the reason why I'm not standing there. He wants to go to a different prison where he's away from other inmates that he knows.
it doesn't work that way. It's not what he wants, it's what he gets. That's not the way the prison works.
Clean our hatch there, Kev. You having a bit of tea?
The ACO in charge of C Wing today
What?
is Miss Pimlott.
What'd you say? You having a bit of tea? You have tea?
Roger. He was a bit aggressive when the door was open towards the ACO. He's not cooperating whatsoever, so unfortunately it's going to have to be a CNR gear. So he'll be taken out of that cell and placed downstairs for his own safety.
It's morning in Mountjoy, and a tragic incident has occurred overnight.
Everything else. No indications at this stage.
I want prison officer sitting outside the door.
Okay, that's around. Thanks for the reference. Thanks very much. Thanks, lad. Bye bye. This morning, unfortunately, we've had a death in custody. One of our prisoners located in the B base area was found at 6:30 this morning, dead in his bed. The prisoner in question was quite a popular prisoner amongst the rest of his inmates. So there will be a bit of a somber mood in there now over the next couple of days.
Mr. Duffy, Mr. Barry here, unlock the B base as normal and no one goes near the cell.
ACO Barry is in charge of B base today and will help us supervise the death in custody protocol on the landing.
I was here yesterday myself and the prisoner was fine. He was in his workshop and there was no issues. Apparently he just went in as normal last night around 7:30, 8 o'clock into his cell, appeared to be fine. And when the night guards were doing their checks at some time during the night, just noticed that there was something untoward with him while he was in the bed. Medical staff attended immediately and an ambulance was summoned and Gardaí, because the prisoner was found to be unresponsive at that stage. Go ahead for Barry. We're just in waiting now for the coroner's office to remove the remains. But the cell itself will have to remain master locked and a guard outside, placed outside the door.
Two doors down from the deceased inmate's cell was his own nephew.
My first time in jail and all that. And my uncle dies and I like 2 cells down to me. Like. My sentence is going to be a lot harder because I was with him every day of the week. Like. In here, I don't know what's wrong. It just doesn't make me cry or anything like that. It's not fair. Like I can't feel nothing. I can't feel nothing at all in my heart from him. But obviously I can. Like. You know, if you see his body, it'd probably fall apart. Honestly, God, you can't feel nothing in this place. You're powerless. If I was on the outside, I'd be able to run to my aunties, be able to run to my grannies, be able to run to his brothers. I was stuck in a cell, you know what I mean?
Connor is settling back into the routine in the training unit. He's 6 months remaining on a 5-year sentence for robbery, but he has applied for 1/3 remission. This means that he could have his sentence reduced by 1/3 if his application is successful.
Hopefully that'll be dealt with at the end of this month, so that's what I'm waiting on. So if I get my 3rd remission, instead of having 6 months left, I'll only have 6 weeks left. So a big difference. It's mixed feelings, excitement and a bit nervous, but anything can happen, you know. You could be ready to get out in the morning and you mightn't get out, you know.
Would you be pretty upset if you didn't get your 3rd remission?
I wouldn't say I'd be upset, but be a knockback, but it's prison, like, these things happen.
On Mountjoy West C Wing, a prisoner is on dirty protest. As he has refused to cooperate with staff, he must now be removed by the control and restraint team.
You've been moved to the pad, all right? Giving you the option. If you want to walk, you can walk. If not, you walk? Okay. Did they take care of your pocket there, good lad? They have They all want to kill him now over what he did, destroying their landing and flooding it and going on dirty protest. And then the inmates will have to clean it tomorrow with the industrial cleaning team with an officer. They have to sit up then and they have to clean up his mess. So needless to say, they're not happy with him. It's all awful to have to put on the contra when you're in the special cell. There is a clean one. We only got that washed last night. He doesn't want to actually be here. He wants a transfer. He owes money for drugs on the other division. And he reckons they're out after him. So he wants out of this prison to another prison to get away from it. But more than likely it'll follow him anyway because word will have travelled he owes them. But he just wants out of the prison because he owes money. Thanks, lad. Back to change, shower. I'm back in on duty.
With screen visits enforced in Mountjoy West now for several months, D-Wing prisoners have become increasingly desperate for drugs.
Dean, disappointed to see you here.
No, I'm disappointed myself coming here.
We're dealing with people who had very chaotic lifestyle on the outside. They're not going to suddenly change because they get a prison sentence.
When something comes over the yard, look at us, just have to pick her up, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get drugs, like, I'll have an addiction for drugs. As you just know, I have an addiction for drugs land in the yard, I'm going to pick them up. Like.
I've seen it over the years. The addiction is so fierce. It's absolutely sad to see the ravages of addiction on individuals. It's horrific.
Some prisoners are so desperate for drugs that they'll risk their own lives to get them.
They use the human pyramid to gain access to the net. In late afternoon, then he made his way up onto the main roof of the prison, using the tension wires that secure the nets. So. And unless you see it happen, you'd never believe that somebody could actually do that. But I was actually taken back myself when I seen it. We spent the whole afternoon going around, nearly like a pigeon, picking up little bits and pieces. Any drugs that had been thrown up onto the roof over a period of the last few weeks or months even, he was consuming them as he went along. Obviously, the worst case scenario was he was going to fall off the roof. The staff very, very patiently waited for the opportunity to catch him. If it went wrong, it would go very, very wrong. It was very, 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 very delicately timed. And such a relief that he was actually done. That's life in the prison. So many different angles to the drug scene. It's no different to the outside. You have the people who use the sale of drugs in the prison as a business. So there's that challenge for us as well. It's a constant battle. You never reach a situation where you've solved the drug problem. You might ease it off and ease it off significantly at times, but they'll always find ways of getting it in.
Back in the main jail, Chief Officer Burke is busy compiling the death and custody report for a prisoner who died overnight. Down in B-Base, the Gardaí are inspecting the cell and the remains have been removed.
The deceased has now been brought to the city morgue for post-mortem. The cell in question is considered a crime scene. It's been locked down until the coroner is satisfied that there is no foul play.
For inmates, prison life must go on. Prisoner John Kane is housed on the same landing as the deceased and worked alongside him in the fabric shop.
He was one of the nicest blokes you could have met, you know what I mean? He had time for everyone. And he was well liked by nearly everyone. Last night, we were actually talking before he went into his cell. He was as happy as Larry. He had things going for him. He went up on his an appeal. He got an awful lot of time off his an appeal. He was really happy about it. And then this happens, you know what I mean? We have loads of different stories, OD, alcohol. You can't believe any of them that comes out what really happened. It's just one of them things, yeah. Just didn't wake up this morning. It's obvious I'm sad about it, but it's one of these things. It's a prison thing. It's happened. And he will be missed, and people will be sad about it. But life goes on. So at the end of the day, you come in, you're doing your time, yeah. You can't be doing other people's time, yeah.
The nephew of the deceased is now hoping that he will be able to properly pay his respects to his uncle.
They'll kill me if I don't go out to the funeral. If they give me an escort to the funeral, well and good, I got something. So better luck to get off at the funeral and give him a proper send off. Because that's what he would have wanted, you know? And that's what obviously I want myself. Like.
An inmate has died overnight in Mountjoy. The nephew of the deceased, who was housed on the same landing as his uncle, has just been denied temporary release to attend the funeral. All that the staff can offer him is the opportunity to say a prayer in his uncle's cell.
They won't let me out for a funeral. And I'm in here with the last 8 months of them. You know? It's a joke, that's what it is. And there's other people's out there getting to see their nannies in hospital. The funeral's tomorrow at 10:30, and I won't be getting out for them, unfortunately. So I don't know what I'm going to do. All I can do is go to Mass and say a prayer for them. That's it. That's all I can do. I'll be stuck in this cell now for the next fucking 14 months thinking about my uncle that I wasn't at his funeral. Like, I'll never forget this sense. It's just a joke.
On Mountjoy West's D2 landing, prisoner Paul Cummins is preparing to travel to the criminal courts of justice to appeal the length of his sentence.
Shit, man, yeah. How sick. What is this happened to me? I wouldn't put myself in trouble, to be honest with you.
It's a nervous time for Paul. If his appeal is unsuccessful, he runs the risk of having his sentence extended.
Never appealed my sentence in my life, man. So I'll be sleeping in a proper bed and coming back to this bed. Doing longer or less. Hopefully less. What's the crack with you? Alright, Pete. I'm hoping all goes well. But I'm on top of it. Fucking won't be happy. We'll see.
Prison officers are eligible to retire after 30 years of service.
That's us. Right. Happy days.
For Officer Carney and Officer Kelly, today is their last day in the uniform.
The last one there, she goes. That's it. 30 years. 30 years. I think you you don't realise till you come to near the end, you reflect on it. Yeah, it is a hard job. Mentally, it would be a hard job on people. It's either in you or it's not. Yeah. I definitely will miss the banter with staff. I've made an awful lot of friends over a long time. I will miss them. Oh, sure, I was getting texts there this morning and all. Fabulous. Nice words. Thanks, William. All right.
Good to see you dressed up today.
Yeah, they rubbed my shoes. How are you?
Not only are the officers popular figures among staff, but prisoners also have a good rapport with them.
All right, buddy. Right, I'll none of this kissing. The job definitely has changed. Conditions in the prison when I started would have been very hard, slopping out, and the hygiene level of it. It's definitely a more violent place with drugs and tablets and so forth. Thanks, Paddy. I'll see you. Take care. See you.
I remember a bit of hash, it was a big thing, and then what happened was the heroin crept in, and then the virus, and they were definitely dark times in the prison.
Sorry, it wouldn't be the word. Mixed emotions. It probably is time to go. But I've had great times here. You know, I met good people, you know. Listen, not just see us, all right? Okay, right? I'll see you as well. I wish as well, right? You know, right?
And you don't just switch off after 30 years coming into a place, no matter what anyone says. It's sort of part of your life. The job has been good to me. And yeah, I will miss it. I will miss a lot of the friends that I've met, yeah, without a doubt. A violently disruptive prisoner has been housed in a specially modified cell in the challenging behaviour unit for the past 7 months. ACO Dunn and the staff in the CBU are becoming increasingly concerned with the prisoner's erratic behaviour.
Mr. Dunn, can you call up to me, please? That's all the go now at this stage, so can you call up to me and we clarify everything? We have a prisoner downstairs in our CBU. We've had him for quite a while now in this special cell. Unfortunately, I think he's getting more frustrated. His behaviour has gone downhill quite rapid as well. When he's been requesting water or hot water, as soon as the officer drops the hatch on the cell, to give him in water or anything else he's requesting, he's throwing out feeties or urine at the staff. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We can get all that. It's just a transfer order for the CMH. So I want to make sure everything's perfect. Thank you. Cheers. We're going to send him out to the Central Mental Hospital. He's quite violent and will assault staff if he gets the opportunity. So I think it might be a break that he goes out there and gets the proper help that he needs that we can't give him here. Have you got your suits been organised?
Yeah, I have them all. Well, I have one more man now to organise.
We have the cellular van plus the staff van around the back. And then as soon as everything's in place, I'll go down and tell him where he's going.
He has an indication he's going anyway, an inclination, so he sends me down there.
Right.
Now, he's making the demand that his radio be removed from the wall safe. In other words, keeps the television in there because he has no access to it.
Right.
So he says he won't go unless he takes his radio. So I'm
No,
afraid to take it up.
okay. I'm not giving word that his radio will go. He might or might not take my word. I say he will, but either way, he will be going.
All right.
Thanks. Cheers.
Up to 20 prisoners can be transported from Mountjoy to the courts every day. The basement area of the Criminal Courts of Justice is basically an extension of the prison, with secure holding cells and a full screening area. Prisoner Paul Cummins who's serving 4 years for robbery, has just arrived to appeal the length of his sentence.
Why do you like these judges?
I like the lifts, they have their ups and downs.
The hearing has been put back until after lunch, but Paul has received some unexpected visitors in the courtroom. His on and off girlfriend has turned up, along with members of her family, to show their support.
It's tough because my girlfriend's dad was there the first time I ever seen him. Was in the court, like, come on, man, what an impression to make. Like, people were embarrassed. She's there with her two sisters as well. It was nice, and like, you know what I mean, because I'm not family of my own, so my mum and dad's dead, so my dad was meant to say to Lana that if Paul wants to be part of this family, we're going to court as a family for him. So it was nice. Just nervous as fuck I am, man. I'm in prison too long to get me hopes up for things when I know can all just go wrong. So I'm not getting my hopes up for him.
After an hour and a half of waiting, it's time for Paul to discover his fate.
Round two. Everyone else gone, Eddie? We're always out the last.
He could be walking away with a reduced sentence, but if the appeal fails, his sentence could be extended.
Go ahead for Keegan.
The time has come for staff to transfer the violently disruptive prisoner to the Central Mental Hospital in Dundrum.
Prison transport, Mr. O'Neill, come in, please. Prison transport, Mr. O'Neill.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, perfect, because I plan to do this nice and fast now. Right, are we ready to go?
Due to demands being made by the prisoner, staff have had to come up with a special plan to make the transfer happen.
So I've suggested that we go ahead as normal, as if he's getting the shower. Because he has to place his hands out the cell and cuffs on. And once we have him out of the cell in the cuffs with the CNR team on him, then we'll explain to him that he's going straight out the gate. If we say to him while he's in the cell, he'll refuse to come out, he'll refuse to comply, he won't put his hands out through the hatch to be cuffed, and it's just going to cause more problems. Hopefully it'll all run smooth. That might be him banging there now. But sure.
Keith Keegan, no, you listen to me. I understand that. I understand. Your stuff will be going. Your stuff will be going. Your stuff will be going. Okay, take him, lads. Take him. I'll get your stuff for you. I'll get your stuff. They're going to go with you.
What you mean? He's never even told me.
Get the runners on your socks and a few bits there, right?
No, I'm getting in there.
Right, close it up, take him on. You need that with you. You need that with you. For quite a long time, I thought that prisoner did require to be transferred to the CMH. He does have, for the past couple of weeks, more aggression than he usually has. And when he gets to the stage of wanting this, he's not going unless he gets this, or not going unless he gets that. The simple thing about that is that you just have to commit to moving then, and that's it. And when the commitment is made to moving, you move him.
The runners and your few bits are in the front of the van, all right? I'm not putting it in there, right?
He's been down there for quite a while under the restricted regime that he's been under. And there is a part of it that's nerves for him that he's moving on. But overall, he'd have better medical treatment in the CMH. They're more qualified to deal with him than we are here.
Staff will now have to clean and restore the cell to its former state.
He was going today, so all you had to tell him, listen, you're going now, and he would have went. The good thing is, he's had to get him where he wanted to go.
Back at the courts, the appeal hearing of prisoner Paul Cummins has come to an end. His appeal has been rejected by the judges, but to his relief, his sentence has not been extended.
Stuck down the same release date. He's been going on top. It's the main thing. The only thing is the girl fans out with him and to hear everything about me. It's out. He's better not knowing it. All alone and all sitting there in the court, God, look. I used to wait 15 months, and probably longer, because I'm after getting a new charge for smashing the cell up. And that's going to be a consecutive. See, you know, she was a little bit disappointed. Who knows what the future holds for the two of us. We love each other. I can't expect that to wait another 15 months. Prison puts too much pressure on relationships, man. Do you know what I mean? It's not fair on them people, because they're doing the same as with you. And then when you're in the hoid, you give out to them. Take it out on them, like, because there's no one else to take it out on other than prisoners. I'll just... How are you? Let's see what happens now when I go back, see what the story is, but I'll know where I stand with.
Conor Gartland from Conor Gartland.
Back in the training unit, prisoner Conor Gartland is also looking for a reduction in his sentence. He's about to hear from Chief Officer O'Connell the result of his application for 1/3 remission. If successful, he'll be getting out in 6 weeks rather than 6 months.
Where we have your 1/3 application for enhanced remission back, and I've just got you to sign a copy of it there for me. There's the Minister's decision there, so you can see the Minister has considered all the above issues which you've put in your application, including all the material supplied in support of your application, has decided to refuse you the enhanced remission. The fact that you've breached temporary release recently is not satisfied that you're less likely to reoffend and are better able to reintegrate into the community. So it's bad news there. But on the other side, we have reviewed you, and the review group have decided to give you an opportunity to better yourself, and we're going to give you a job in the work training kitchen, which is external to the Mountjoy grounds here. So you'll be starting there on Monday. Right, that's it then.
So, please.
All right.
Please. Basically, that's just all about the crap. They're just taking boxes. Yes to him, no to him. It's just the way it is. Disappointed, but what can I do? I'm just gonna have to go on, get on with it. The amount of money that they spend on a prisoner a year, if they would invest that money into the person, instead of me putting you to jail and wasting 70 grand on you a year, well, maybe I could give you 20 grand of that for you to go and do such and such, out in the community or whatever. So you're paying the person to give back to the community while not paying for them to come into prison. So like they could invest that money that they're going to hold the person in prison into their life. You know, that sort of way. So there is ways you could do that, but it'll never happen. Not in my lifetime anyway.
It's a weird feeling. We'll have one last look up.
It's Officer Kelly and Officer Carney's last day in the job.
Happy days. Happy days. Retiring today.
They're retiring after 30 years of service. Campus Governor Murphy and prison management are giving them a special send-off.
On behalf of myself, all the staff here, the management team, even the offenders here, the guys were wishing you well. But that's a testimony to you, your dedicated, hard work, professionalism, everything that you've brought to Mountjoy. Thanks for all your hard and dedicated work.
And I'm afraid to say it and get emotional. Like, you know, it's hard filling up and all this. It's a good job. It's not so much a nice job that we do, but like it is a good job. And I finished up, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure and all that. Thanks, guys.
You know, I'm not a man of many words. I'd like to thank everyone here, sincerely. I've made massive friends and friends for life. Thanks very much. The job has been fabulous to me, and I'm delighted I've met you guys, right? Take care. Thanks for everything. Thanks, boys. Keep in touch. I will. No, we keep in touch. You know that. Because Mountjoy is part of me.
When staff retire, they are offered a ceremonial walk out the main gate. This is the only time that all 3 security gates in the Joy are open at once.
That's it, done and dusted then. Okay, it's up behind you. But great memories.
Start smoking out of the socket.
Did not, did I?
Yeah. This machine, that's fucked now altogether. It just went on fire on the out. Just before it using it 2 years, man. It's wired up, plated up, the whole lot. Yeah, rolling strike. Oh!
The league is a luggage, and as you said yesterday, the party coming story goes on.
I'm actually feeling better now that I'm up here to tell you the truth, like. Thank fuck, like, I got the chance, you know what I mean? Because if I didn't, well, yeah, I'd be dead. Being glass and getting eaten by the maggots over there.